You got your facts twisted, homie. You see, because on that long line of superstars that you decimated on your way to the top, there's one name that's not on that list. John Cena. That is a fact.
If I lose this match, that's a big mark against me. You know what I'm saying?
John Cena has tapped out.
Here is your winner, by submission, the Ring General, Gunther!
She hit him a lot more here.
Did you see that, Raj?
How do you find that? What's the humor in that? That's funny.
Oh, that was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh my God. What?
Hey, yo. Let's get into it, alright? I heard the news. Everybody, their mama, their grandma, their aunts, uncles, nieces, and nephews are talking about this shit that happened on Saturday night's commercial. John Cena, Vince McMahon's greatest of all time, tapping out to a shitty sleeper hold from the Ring General, Gunther. Now, let me tell you, yeah. As someone that has hated John Cena for over like 2 decades now, because of how overly pushed he was, this dude was on top for a good decade plus. That fucking tyranny running fucking WWE. Hated him since really like 05. Alright, I was a fan of his from like 03 to 04. 05, when he went to Raw, got drafted, it was a wrap. Like, I immediately stopped liking John Cena. Alright? It's not the fact that he lost, it's who he lost to. Alright? Gunther doesn't need it. Alright? You got Triple H. He's adamant on treating this dude like that's his version of Ivan Drago right there. If he dies, he dies. Except he's not Russian, doesn't have the hair, the look, the size, the physique. None of the physical attributes that's necessary to be an Ivan Drago. Nonetheless, he's still a Triple H guy. Alright? Now, I've seen bits and pieces of John Cena talking about how they botched his last run in the WWE. Basically, he was like, originally, I guess it was proposed that he was supposed to have 220 dates. They chopped that shit the fuck down. They're like, no, we need you for like a good 37, 36 dates. That's all we need. You know, we don't need you to tell the full story of a heel John Cena that we haven't seen since 2004. No, we don't need that here in 2025. And if you're wondering why I made that intro, it tells you why Triple H did what he did. Alright? Because there's one guy he has never ever truly been able to bury, and that's John Cena. That's a fact. Alright? Yeah, Triple H, 14-time champion, right? The guy that works with the guy. And then you have John Cena, a 17-time champion. Vince's GOAT. Alright, a lot of people think that he is the greatest of all time. I fucking don't. Not on my fucking list. Alright, the actual GOAT is Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, That's the greatest of all time. Alright, if we're being honest. Here is the main difference between the two. Alright, you got John Cena, who is the guy, and then you have Triple H, the guy that works with the guy. That's the difference. Right, despite Triple H's political power backstage and stroking it for Vince, he could never ever truly bury John Cena. As much as he tried, he couldn't. The closest was Night of Champions 2008, where he beat him. It took him like 3 pedigrees, and he finally beat his ass from WrestleMania 22, which pissed him off. Probably pissed him off to this day. Like the fact that he had to put this fucking dude over. So if any of you are wondering why Triple H booked him like a complete jobber in his last run in WWE, it's because he doesn't like him. Now he has enough respect to do business together, but he doesn't like him, thinks he's a garbage wrestler. He couldn't bury him as a talent, so he buried him as a booker. Just a one last jab, like a last fuck you, Cena. You know what I mean? I can tell you right the fuck now, I promised you, Vince McMahon would never do some shit like that to Cena. Absolutely the fuck not. Ain't no way. Right? Now, would he have him put over somebody? I don't know. But he damn sure wouldn't tap out in his last fucking match to a shitty sleeper hold to a mid-carder like the Ring General. Gunther. I promise you that. Now, what's done is done. Alright? It was like with WrestleMania 40, the damage is irreparable. Alright? It's not anything you can do to fix it. It's too fucking late now. Right? But I'm here to tell you, like, look at it this way, right? They fucked up with fucking Kurt Angle. They have him go out and put over Baron Corbin, who's not even there anymore. Just think about that. Alright? And then you look at it, like, he didn't beat a prime John Cena. He beat almost 50, over the hill, past his good years, John Cena, who was ready to get the fuck out, wash his hands, and be clean fit. Alright? He says, I'm good. It's kind of like a Rock, you know? You don't want to come back and do business with these people. I'm like, I'm fucking done. Like, you had me, you fucked it up, I'm good. Like, I'm sticking with Hollywood, do whatever fucking D-list movies there is, I'm good. I don't need y'all, alright? One thing I never talk shit about when it comes to John Cena is his work ethic, alright? This dude is a workaholic, he worked his ass off. You know, hustle, loyalty, respect, I mean, he lived it, honestly. When this dude was on top, he was working his ass off. I promise you, working 2-3 times the rate these fucking champions are now. It's fucking sad. This unwavering loyalty to Vince, because without Vince, there would be no Cena. Although you can argue without Stephanie, there would be no John Cena, because, you know, he did the rap for Stephanie, and the rest is history, but Vince is the one that pushed him. You know what I mean? Vince is the one that pushed him with the do-do-do-do, the Super Cena, you know, haha, Cena wins. That was Vince. Not Hogan, not Stone Cold, not The Rock, not Rest in Peace, not The Undertaker player, not Triple H, not Shawn Michaels. He named John Cena the greatest of all time. That says a lot. I'm just saying. So for the rest of the video, that's what I want to focus on. The good memories that I have of John Cena. Alright? Paying my respects to the man that sacrificed his body, sacrificed having his own family to entertain people like myself for over, what, 2+ decades? Alright? That's the least I could do. There'll be other times where I'll go back to shitting on him, but now it's not the time nor the place. Alright? And I'm sure there's enough people doing that already. So when I look back on John Cena's career, here are some of my favorite freestyles of his back during the World Live era. Mr. Duckonomics himself, alright?
Yo, chill. So Eddie Guerrero wants to challenge me to a street fight. He's gonna butcher me, he can't even beat his meat right. I'm gonna rock him so hard, he'll think my name is Maya Bia. I force feed him gorditas till he explodes from diarrhea. It's your last chance, Eddie. Back out. Save your pride. I'm gonna steal his shine quicker than I stole his ride. I'm a Jedi Knight. I was a stunt double for Anakin. I fight with my lightsaber. His is for backdoor shenanigans. You got no hydraulics in your car. You got a sexual sickness. His car bounces up and down because he sits on the stick shift. Come on now, boy, what?
Watching everything you do on live internet feeds. I downloaded high speed all the files that I need to make your hard drive crash and to make your face bleed. You can't erase me. I'm gonna make you taste me. I'm a virus. I kill you the next time you face me. You jealous. You stole my shot at the brass ring. Everybody knows I'm the next big thing. You all bark and no bite. You stole my spotlight. I'm the great white hope. You're the great white hype. If you an animal, then I'm going on safari. I'm rocking PlayStation 2. You can't figure out Atari. Look in these eyes, Brock. Don't think that I won't shoot you. I'll leave you worthless, like a nerd with no computer. Show the world that you can't even walk in my shoe. Your finish is the F5, well mine's the FU.
Some of my favorite matches of his. Now, I'm not going to go through all of them, right, because I'll be here all fucking day, and I ain't trying to do all that, right, so, and I'm going off the top of my head here, off of memory. His match with JBL, the I Quit match, that was it, Bad Blood, 05? Yeah, right, that was a good match. I remember Cena was rocking the Crimson Mask. It was, I don't know, what is it with JBL, those I Quit matches, but it was him and Eddie. I remember we're fucking bleeding, they were bleeding, leaking fucking pints of blood in those fucking matches, man. Crazy. Underrated is JBL as a worker in his matches in the WWE, in my opinion, but that's for another video, alright? His match with Shawn Michaels, the Broadway match on Raw, in my humble, non-connoisseur opinion, is one of his best matches in his career. Shawn was the first one to bring out the best in Cena. He was the first one to do it. Alright? I like his match with Kurt Angle at what was it, Judgment Day? Or I'm trying to remember. It might have been No Mercy. I think it was No Mercy back in 04. Now, as good as Peak Angle is, right, he said himself he wanted Cena to retire. You know what I mean? But he had to wait a year, and he wasn't trying to wait that long, so the rest is history, right? But his matches with Cena weren't as good as his matches with Shawn Michaels. Now, here's the other person that you can argue brought out the best in Cena, period. And that's the phenomenal AJ Styles. Right? His matches at SummerSlam and the Royal Rumble. Hell, in his match fucking this year, apparently, I didn't watch it just like I didn't watch fucking Saturday Night's commercial. Right, but I'm going off the hearsay. People were talking about how fucking great that match was. You know what the common denominator in those matches are? AJ. it's AJ. I seen a clip that even Cena said that he believes that AJ is his greatest of all time, which speaks volumes as to how good AJ truly is. He's in my top 10 favorites of all time. You know, he has his place, so I get it. You know what I mean? Another person that's right up there, I gotta put respect on his name, and that's Seth Rollins. That 2015 Rollins was at SummerSlam. He had the all-white when he challenged Cena. He was like the WWE United States champion at the end. I think that was peak Rollins, in my opinion, right there. That was the best Rollins looked in the WWE. Was that the same match where he busted his nose of that knee strike of his? Was that the same match? I don't even remember. But yeah, Seth did bring out the best in Cena as well. Some other matches I can remember off the top of my head. His match with Umaga, the Last Man Standing match in 07. Underrated match. I'm trying to think here. Oh, his match with Cesaro during the United States Open Challenge. That was my favorite match during that time period of his. He had a good match with fucking Kevin Owens. I will say that. The first match, the one where Kevin Owens went over when he got called off from NXT. That match was better than the rematch that they had. It was at the Rumble. I think was at the Rumble, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Yeah. First match was better than the second match. His matches with Edge, you know, the TLC match in 06. I think that was probably my favorite match that they had together. His matches with Orton, I mean, like, they're not my favorite. You know, the one match I remember was the one, I don't remember which fucking year it was. It was a match where Cena did the RKO and Orton did the FU. That probably my favorite match that they had together. His match with Batista, was it at SummerSlam where Batista caught him and hit that Batista bomb midair? That was my favorite match that they had together. Because if I'm not mistaken, Batista won and then he goes on to have that underrated ass heel turn. And back in, was it 2010? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because that Batista was awesome. I just remember him shitting on fucking John Cena so fucking much. You got Cena out here fucking kissing babies and hugging fat girls. Not me. I'm not doing that shit. Fuck out of here, man. Deal with it. Yeah, that Batista was awesome. His match with Punk, Money in the Bank, obviously in 2012, all-timer. That's the match that solidified CM Punk. One thing you got to bring up about Cena is you go over on Cena, you were a made man. All right, you crossed that threshold into that upper echelon of talent. You know what I mean? Like the Daniel Bryans. Once he went over on Cena, he was good. You know, there was question that he was going to go over at WrestleMania or not. Because you got Triple H involved. So you always got to go you always got to be skeptical, right? But he went over where he got Punk. Still one of the most beloved baby faces to this day. After going over on Cena, you go over on John Cena, you made it. Plain and simple, you made it. I'm trying to be positive because I don't want to talk about all the people that didn't, right? Which is a list. All right, I'm not going to go through his victims. It's not the video for it. But I got to end it off with going over my favorite match of all time of his, which is one of my favorite matches ever. His match against Brock Lesnar. SummerSlam 2014, man. One of Cena's best performances in his career. Brilliant. All right, he took 14 fucking German suplexes or something like that, and 3 F5s, 4 F5s. I just, man, that fucking match, man. You want to talk about glorious, fantastic, superb, stellar, fucking tremendous. It was that fucking legendary fucking match. That's what that was. You put that match on anytime, I will watch it from start to finish. Right? Because guess what? He had that ass whooping coming for a long fucking time. Because you're going to tell me you got a Brock Lesnar who dominated in the UFC. He was 5-3, but still he went out there, did fucking 100 times better than fucking CM Punk ever fucking did. Beat Randy Couture to become the UFC World Heavyweight Champion at one point. Finally returns to the WWE back in 2012 just to lose to John Cena in an Extreme Rules match. Now, I don't think it was the fact that he lost, it's what happened after the match that pissed him off, with Cena cutting the promo. Instead of selling the fact that he went to war with Brock Lesnar. I remember that shit, man. He just cuts the promo talking about, thank you for being here. I'm John Cena. I love you guys. Make a wish, all that good stuff. God bless America. I'll be pissed off too. I'll be fucking livid. You know what I mean? I think that's what pissed off Brock, and that's why he got his fucking ass squashed at SummerSlam 2014, and that led to one of the greatest moments I ever had as a fan watching pro wrestling. God, I'll never forget that feeling, man. Just man, what a day to be a John Cena hater. Thank you, Brock. Thank you, Brock. Thank you, Brock, for whooping his ass. And that's the shit I'm talking about, man. You can't erase that. All the good memories that I have of Cena over the years. From one fucking match, losing to a mid-carder, at a fucking doorway fucking pay-per-view that people are gonna forget fucking 2 years from now any fucking way. All the Make-A-Wish that he's done over the years. Now, I've questioned the authenticity of it. It's is he truly doing it from the bottom of his heart? Or is he doing it because of the cameras? But it doesn't take away from the fact that he did it, and that he made those kids happy in that time and place at those moments in their lives, you know what I mean? All the merch, all the shitty rainbow fucking bright merch that he sold over the years, were grown as men were wearing that shit. I'll never forget some dude, it was in real life, right? I seen a dude wearing a John Cena shirt and I couldn't fucking believe it. This dude had to be in his fucking mid-40s, rocking the fucking hustle, loyalty, and respect fucking shirt from John fucking Cena. Bright neon green. It couldn't be me. But hey, man, I respect it. You know what I mean? I respect it. So to summarize real quick, the bullshit that he went through this year, which was bullshit, it was a lot of garbage. No, they fumbled massively, which is to be expected because of who's booking that. Triple H. And I heard DC was booing the fuck out of him. Good. Keep booing him because he fucking sucks and he needs to know it. Alright, this dude fucking sucks as a booker. I'll keep saying it. The only person Triple H knows how to book is himself. You could boo Gunther, alright, but that's by design because they're trying to build him back up from losing to mid-card Jey Uso. Eat, skeet. You know what I mean? Even though he put down Goldberg, you think that would have been enough for him, but no. They gotta give him Goldberg and John Cena in the same fucking year. Now, word going around the trenches are, next year he's gonna put down AJ Styles. Alright? That's one thing. Now, would I do it? Absolutely the fuck not. No, they're trying to give him this new Unk killer. You know, like, he's a new legend killer now, taking out all the old heads now. Now, if he puts down Brock, if he puts down Brock and makes him tap out, there's gonna be a fucking rant. Yeah, that's because you're gonna tell me, right? Bobby Lashley couldn't do it because that was the closest. You know, the story that they were trying to tell, he had to hurt lock on Brock. Brock was like contemplating tapping out. He was that fucking close, but he didn't. So he ends up getting disqualified, putting over Lashley technically, but not really. Not like how he did fucking that cuck Cody Rhodes. You know what I mean? That's how you put somebody over. Alright, but you're gonna tell me you're gonna have fucking Gunther go over on Brock in this last fucking match and you tap him out? Yeah, that'd be that's a certified rant coming. Yeah, I might have to put fucking Gunther in my shit list if that happens. Right? But God forbid it does. You know, it remains to be seen. But yeah, John Cena will still be in the eyes of millions and millions of fans, including Vince McMahon, as the greatest of all time. Right? Just remember that. It's okay. It's alright. Right? I wouldn't be surprised if he fucking headlines fucking the Hall of Fame next year. You know what I mean? To be honest. Be like, Cena will be good. Unless A-Rye, aka Alex Riley, comes out, speaks his truth like David Otunga did about John Cena. Because if that, what allegedly happened with the tour bus is true, then yeah, he's done. Now he's actually fucking done. Cooked. GG's, bruh. Alright? I've seen that video of David Otunga speaking his piece, and Booker T, the company man, calling him a punk ass, talking about, like, how's a grown man gonna get bullied? Ain't nobody bullied me, Booker T. You know, can you dig that, sucker? Like, bruh, you got fucking buried at WrestleMania 19, bruh. You ain't gonna tell me otherwise. Or you got fucking bullied at fucking, was it 2001, Stone Cold pouring milk on you at a fucking grocery store, bruh? Shut your ass up. Shut the fuck up, Booker. Alright, gonna make you side with fucking whose house? Vlad TV, Swerve Strickland? I don't want to do it, but it's like, bro, you're doing too much. You know, like, relax. Like, how are you gonna downplay Otunga's experience with John Cena? I 110% believe him. That's how it went down. Like, who am I to fucking try to discredit him? You know what I mean? And it took him 15 years to finally speak his truth, then so be it. At least he came out and saying what he needs to say. You know what I mean? Fuck it. No, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But if anyone is going to take down John Cena and ruin his credibility, his legacy, it's Alex Riley. Because in my opinion, Alex Riley is John Cena's greatest victim. Right? That man was never the fucking same. Man, that's a fact. Right? You see the difference between Alex Riley before John Cena and after John Cena? Yeah. If you know, you know. Right? But I digress. Right? That's, again, I don't want to get sidetracked, but it's like, I try to be as positive as I can about John Cena because he did do a lot of fuck shit in his career. But this video is to put over John Cena and all of the good things that he's done throughout his career. So to that, I thank you, Mr. Felix. Alright? But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this shite. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about John Cena. Is he your greatest of all time? You know, if so, let me know why. You know, or if you even care. You know, I'd be like, I'll laugh my ass off too, just like Triple H did at fucking John Cena tapping out the Gunther. Let me know in the comment section, alright? But for now, wishing for you guys' time. So with that said, be safe, be blessed, take care of yourself, protect you and yours, your loved ones, stay warm, stay dry, stay frosty, but most importantly, trust in God. God be with you. I'm out of here. Till next time, adios.
Raw's been on the air for almost 30 years. 20 of those 30 years has been dominated by the greatest WWE superstar of all time. And that man makes his return to Raw live here next week. I make a reference to no less than Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect, John Cena!